What is up, 4Runner fans? This is Andrew from 4Runner Customs. As you know, we've been doing a lot of work on my lovely 2006 Toyota 4Runner recently. A lot of mods, upgrades, stuff like that. Today we're going a little bit of a different direction. We have a paint correction pen, and we're going to be working on some of those pesky rust spots on the hood and making everything look back to normal. So when I say rust spots, I mean little spots like this, chips in the hood where there is no paint, and over time it has rusted over. So that's what we're going to be after today. I have a couple different things to make this possible. First, I have this Duplicolor Toyota silver paint pen. This has the paint and it has the clear coat that goes on. Additionally, to kind of help get some of that rust up, I have here a nice little kind of file / rust pick that we're going to use to get the oxidation off itself. So yeah, we're going to jump right in. I'm going to take a couple before shots for the before and after, and then we will dive in. So here are the rust spots I am trying to eliminate. Now taking these off will help me because one, it'll make it look better, but two, it'll also stop the rust from spreading on the hood itself. So we take our pointed file and we just shave around to get all of the rust out of the hull. So here you can see I shaved all the way down to the bare metal on the hood. And the hardest part of this job for sure was the rust shaving. It did get a little bit tedious and a little bit tiring, but after that it was really just smooth sailing using the paint pen. So I'm going to show you me getting the rust off, and then we'll move to the paint correction part.
Working on the little rust spots.
Here I'm beginning the paint correction. One thing I will say about the correcting, it does take a little bit getting used to. When I first started, some of the spots were more rough looking when I used the paint, but by the end of it I really got the hang of how to put on just enough paint to where it covered the rust spot, but it didn't go over. The part that needed the most work was definitely between the grille and the headlight itself. There were a ton of spots there, most likely from rocks, but I was able to buckle down and get all those spots corrected. So it was around this time I started using the paint pen for chips on the plastic bumpers and the body, but especially the front and back bumpers. That really seemed to blend extremely well. So I just found those spots where, again, there was a scratch or a chip, grabbed the pen, and these filled in really, really nicely. Even as you can see on the rear end of my vehicle here, it had previously ran into a tree from the previous owner. And so there was quite a bit of paint missing on the rear bumper, and it kind of looked bad. And up until now, I hadn't really considered fixing it this way, but it looked so good on the front that I was able to just grab the brush that comes out from the inside of the pen and just kind of fill in the black marks. And again, I'm not saying that this looks perfect. Obviously, the only way to make it look perfect would be to get the bumper replaced or repainted, but it definitely looks a lot better. It passes the eye test. Again, using this on the back here, this was a spot on the rear liftgate, and I just shaved it down and fixed it. So I went ahead and let the paint in the front dry and then applied a light clear coat. There is a clear coat brush on the bottom of the pen, so it's all in one type thing, and it definitely looks better, definitely passes the eye test. Now, I will say, no, it's not perfect. If you get up close, you're going to be able to tell that there's a little bit of paint issues, but it definitely stopped the rust, and again, like I said, the eye test is passed. So here's the next morning. I've given everything a chance to dry, and it really looks a lot better. You almost can't even tell. So going across the hood, all the chips are gone. I thought that water was paint, but it was just water. And so, yeah, it really upgraded the front end, and it wasn't all too difficult. So let's look at the before and after. This is the driver's side headlight in between the grille and the headlight. Looks a lot better. And then on the passenger side, there were some bigger spots. And again, the pen makes them really blend in well. So that about wraps up the paint correction on the hood of this 4Runner. Thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, if you like 4Runner content or you own a 4Runner, be sure to subscribe as we're coming out with new videos, new upgrades, and new content weekly. Thanks, guys. I'll see you in the next one. If you're looking to upgrade your 4Runner or early year Toyota, please check out our website, 4runnercustoms.com. Thanks.